What's going on, my JMO family? This is your boy once again at you, Big C, coming to you with another video, another hot video, I should say. This is my 5th video. Yes, number 5. I'm still going strong. Will continue to go strong. But my 5th video, like I start out every video, I want to thank everybody who hit the subscribe button, who viewed my last video, who even commented on my last video. Thank you guys. I am in your debt once again. Thank you guys so much for supporting and showing love. And let's continue to support some love. If you hit that like button or you hit the dislike button, thank you guys too. Once again, on both sides, I appreciate the love, appreciate the support. If I see the dislike button, it lets me know I need to go a little harder and a little stronger. So thank you guys. I am in your debt too. So I'll come into you guys with another hot video. My last video was about the Mayweather-McGregor fight. And at the end of the video, I was telling you guys I'm going to come at you guys with a one-off video where I'm not talking about sports. So guess what? Today is the day. Yes, this is going to be my first one-off video where it's not a sports topic. This will not be a sports topic, people. I am talking to you guys about music. But I do have to start off with a little bit of sports, just a little bit of sports. Shout out once again to my guy DC, Dorian Childs, for hitting me up on YouTube. He keep leaving those comments, so I have to hit this guy back up. Have to show my guy love there. He had a question. He asked me, what do I feel? He said he had a conversation, and a lot of people are saying that they feel like Draymond Green might be overrated. He asked me, how do I feel about that? Well, just to go into a little quick of a sport topic, I don't think he's he's overrated, I should say. They asked if he's overrated. I don't feel like Draymond Green is overrated. In my opinion, he's not overrated. I think he's a beast. I think Draymond Green is the Dennis Rodman. So Draymond Green is Dennis Rodman to the Golden State Warriors. How Dennis Rodman played for the Chicago Bulls when Michael and them went back to back to back, that's what Draymond Green is for Golden State. He's not going to get all the fame. He's not going to be a top scorer, but he's the muscle of the team. He's the backbone of that team. He makes that team go. Not KD doesn't have that personality. Steph doesn't have that personality. Clay doesn't have that personality. Draymond has that. He has that dog, that fight, that let's go do this. I ain't scared of nobody type of mentality. I'll fight a bear if I have to type of mentality. And that's why I don't think he's overrated. I think he's very good at his position. He could pass, and when I say he's a Dennis Rodman, don't get me wrong. I know Dennis Rodman wasn't a scorer. I know he was more of a defender, a rebounder, especially at his size, and that's what Draymond Green is too. He's not at his size and at the position he's played. You know, usually that position, guys are a little bit bigger and taller, especially taller than Draymond. But for him to, for the position, he plays that position well, and he's a better scorer than Dennis Rodman. Don't get me wrong; he can score the ball better than Dennis Rodman could. He can shoot free throws definitely better too. So I don't feel like he's overrated. I feel like he's doing the right thing. He's the Dennis Rodman for Golden State, and they need that because, like I said in the last video about Kyrie, Isaiah Thomas trade, the West is all about pizzazz. They're about finesse. They're not going to really do too much hardcore bumping and, you know, trying to take you out, maybe throw a little elbow. The West is more about that finesse skills, you know, crossing you over, shooting over you. As we can see, Golden State was known for the three-point. You know, him, Steph and Clay, three-point, Splash Brothers. So they're not known for that rugged, tough defense or that, you know, bump you, set them hard picks like they are in the East. But Draymond brings that to Golden State. He brings that toughness. He's not going back down from anybody. He don't care if you're LeBron or you KD, or you Dwayne Wade, or you Anthony Davis. He's going to bring it to you every night. He's going to bring that rugged toughness. And that's what Golden State needs, especially playing out in the West. That's the advantage they have out in the West because not a lot of teams have that type of player, and they have that type of player. DC, I also read the second part of your question was, do I think he would succeed on another team? I think he could possibly have a smaller, bigger popularity if he was on a different team. Like, for example, let's say Draymond was playing for the Chicago Bulls. He was on the Chicago Bulls, you know. I think he would, of course, he'd be better because the Chicago Bulls have nobody. They got Dwayne Wade, but, you know, Dwayne is, you know, declining in age, and he's, you know, he's getting older, and his skills are declining, I should say. So I think if Draymond was on that team, he would be a bigger star. His name would be bigger, but I'm not going to say he would be up there with the KDs. He'll be up there with the LeBrons, or he'll be up there with the Kyrie Irvings or the Steph Currys. I don't think he would be that type of name. but he will have a bigger success. His pay would go definitely up. If he was on the Chicago Bulls of today, or what's another team, Orlando Magic, if he was playing for one of those two teams today, right now, his name would be bigger. So his success rate will be higher because they don't have anybody. And Draymond is better than a lot of players that they already have on their team. You know, Draymond would be that star of the team. So I think if he was playing for another team that didn't have anybody, that didn't have those top players, like I said, like the Bulls or the Magic, he would be a bigger name. So, you know, I do see his success being higher if he was playing for a team that didn't have another big star. But I feel like he's not overrated. I think he's right where he needs to be. He is that dog. He's that man. He's that backbone that the Golden State Warriors need. Without him, I feel like Golden State will get pushed around a lot. They won't have nobody to fire him up like Draymond can. I think he does a better job at firing up the team than the coach does. You know, I don't. You know, Steve Kerr, he's not that fiery rah coach. You know, he maybe can do a little bit, but Draymond is, when it comes to that, they let Draymond handle that. They let Draymond fire up the team. So to me, he does the right thing. He plays his role correctly. So I do not feel like he's overrated. So shout out to my boy DC. Keep those questions coming. I will always be happy to answer them on my videos. You are the realest, man. You are the realest, bro. But to jump off the sports topic, like I said, this is the one-off video. So to jump away from the sports topic, let's get right into my topic of this video. My first one-off video. It is about music, like I said, and what I thought I would talk about today, JMO family. What I thought I would talk about is 6 rappers, and I'm doing it kind of like the NCAA, how they have it in March Madness, and they have the brackets. I'm kind of trying to do that with these 6 rappers. The 6 rappers I want to talk about is Wale, Big Sean, Drake, Meek Millz, Kendrick Lamar, and J. Cole. I'm sorry, I don't want to forget J. Cole. I got my notes on my lap, so I don't want to forget J. Cole. Those are the 6 rappers I want to talk about. I'm kind of doing like a bracket tournament where I got 6 rappers, they're in a bracket, and they're going against each other. The 3 things that's going to determine who moves on in the bracket is hits, how many top 50 songs have they had over their career so far, either, you know, being their song or featured on that song. So between 1 and 50, it's money, you know, where they ranking when it comes to their money. Who has the most money out of these 6 rappers, where they're ranking. And then the third, of course, it's going to be their skills. It's going to be my opinion on what I feel like, who got the better skills, who had the better songs, who got a better flow, you know, who did better. And that's the ultimate one. The third one, the skills, is the ultimate one that can move them on in the bracket. So we got the first round here. My first round in my bracket, I'm going to start off like this. The first round, you got Wale, I should say, against J. Cole. You got Meek Millz against Drake. We kind of seen this, but let's see it again. And then you got Kendrick Lamar versus Big Sean. Nice little battle there. So it's basically, I'm doing a bracket version of rappers, the top 6 rappers. Why I picked these 6 rappers? Because I feel like these 6 rappers kind of all came in the game at the same time, almost around the same time. And they're the ones right now, I think, that's very lyrical. I think if you talk about lyrics and you talk about rappers today, you know, the upcoming rappers or the rappers that are, you know, big time lyrical rappers now, these 6 guys come to a lot of people's minds. And that's why I picked those. So let's go ahead. I'm going to knock out the first round in this video, and then my next one-off video, I'm going to do the second round. And then in the next one-off video, I'm going to do the championship round. So JMO is doing their first bracket rappers edition. Let's do it. That's what this video is about. And let's go. So I said the first round was going to be Wale versus J. Cole. So I got my notes here on my lap. Like I said, I did some research. You know, I got my sources too. Yes, I got sources in the music industry. Yeah, I'm doing it big out here, people. Okay, don't sleep on JMO. But like I said, it's going to come down to money, hits, and skills. So the first round is Wale versus J. Cole. I did my research. Wale right now is estimated to be, his net worth is estimated between $4 to $6 million. So somewhere between $4 and $6 million, they're saying Wale is estimated how much he's worth. He has 3 top 50 hits. Either it was his song or he was featured on it. Just top 50. Now, don't get me. If we're doing 1 to 100, he'll have more. But this is just the top 50, between 1 and 50. how many songs that he had in the top, and this is all coming off the internet. I looked at two searches. I did 2 website searches on the money for Wale, and then I did the billboards. I looked on www.billboards.com, and it tells me between 1 and 50 how many songs that Wale had in the top 50, and they're saying that he has 3. Skill-wise, I love Wale. I love Wale. I love the way he mixes his poetry into rapping. His flow to me is bananas. You really have to listen to Wale, because if you don't listen to Wale, to me, I feel like you can get lost. If you don't pay attention to what he's saying, if you don't listen to his delivery, his flow, and really sit down and listen, you can get lost. So I feel like, to me, his skills level is very high. If I was doing between 1 and 10, with 10 being the best in skills, I'm giving Wale an 8, because his skill level is really cold. It's really, really cold to me. The guy that he's facing against in his first round is J. Cole. I know a lot of guys already out to say, well, we can go ahead and move on, and we can put J. Cole in the next round. But let me get there, and I'll tell you who I feel like. This is my opinion, JMO family. J. Cole, money-wise, they're saying he's worth between 15 and 22 million, so he beats Wale in that category. Hit-wise, between the top, how many songs he has had in the top 50 hit-wise, either his song or featured on, has been 14. So he beat Wale there. And then skills, which I said is the ultimate to me. That's the ultimate. Money, you can lose it. Hits, if you can lose that too. You might have 14 hits now, but 2 or 3 years later, you might not have none. So you can lose that too. But skills is what, to me, will carry over to the next round. And in this battle, J. Cole's skills is cold too. He got, come on now, Workout. What other songs? It's just so many songs J. Cole has. And he kills them all. Planes with Jeremiah. His verse in that was sick. J. Cole has a sick flow, a really sick flow. And I think he's more popular than Wale too. I think he's more popular than Wale. I think a lot of people will buy J. Cole CD before they'll buy a Wale CD. So, of course, like I said, everybody probably figured it out. I am going to move J. Cole on in this challenge. Sorry, Wale fans out there. Sorry, Wale, if you even, if this video somehow gets to you, I'm sorry. I love your skills, bro. I really do represent, I do appreciate you, man. You're one of my favorites. But, we got to go with J. Cole, man. I think out of those 3 categories, J. Cole wins all 3 categories. So we move on J. Cole. The next battle in the first round is Meek Millz and Drake. Now, we know Drake killed Meek in the diss track battle and the rap battle. And this, we're not talking about that. We're going off the 3 categories once again, which is money, hits, and skills. So just those 3 categories, not diss track and we know Drake didn't win that battle. Okay, if you ain't watched, Drake killed that. But just to go off the money, they said Meek Millz is worth $3 million. This is what I found on the internet. I don't know how true it is. They might not have everything that Meek is, everything that Meek is doing might not all be calculated into his earnings. But that's what they're saying he is worth right now, as in 2017. I looked on 2 websites to see maybe if there's somewhere in between, but both websites say Meek is worth $3 million as of this year, right now. In the top 50, he has had 3 hits that has been in the top 50, which is not bad. And skill-wise, which I give my opinion on that category, to me, Meek has the skills. Meek has skills. He got a flow. He's not one of my top favorite of artists that's really, I guess you kind of, I don't want to say new artists, but the artists that people look up to right now. He's not one of my favorites, but he does his thing. Meek has a bunch of songs that I like. Levels is my jam. When I do work out, which is not often, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna start getting back at it. So we're watching out for me. But when I do work out, or when I was working out, Levels is the song that gets me going. When I'm on that treadmill or I'm lifting a weight or whatever, Levels have me on there focused. I'm listening to the song. I'm not even worried about how tired I am or how wore I am. I'm not worried about maybe I gotta go another 15 miles on this treadmill. I'm rapping the Levels. I love Levels. So that's one of my favorite songs by Meek Millz is Levels. Meek has a sick flow too. I feel like his punchlines can maybe be a little bit better, and he does scream a lot into it. But I think that's just the way he brought his own uniqueness to the game. It's the way he's trying to scream at you on the song. He makes you want to turn up. Make you want to turn up, make you want to get live. And I like that in Meek. I really do. I like that in Meek. His opponent, of course, is Drake, and Drake. Let's we can talk about it. Money wise, they're saying Drake is between $60 and $90 million. His net worth is between $60 and $90 million. I mean, I guess we all probably figure Drake out of this whole list was going to probably be the richest. He has had 49 hits. 49. So that's hits that has been in the top 50. This is all coming from the website of Billboard. This is all on Billboard. He has 49 songs that either it was his song or he was featured on that was in the top 50 in Billboard. He has had 49. Drake a bad boy. I know a lot of y'all sleep on Drake, but he a bad boy. And skill-wise, which is the ultimate thing for me, I love Drake's skills. Now, people want to say Drake is a girl. They want to say he cried too much. He a punk. He weak. He soft. Whatever. I love Drake's skills. Drake has skills. Okay, y'all can talk about Drake. Y'all can talk about me and say I'm soft too, like Drake. And all the Drake fans, or I should say the Drake haters out there, can say, "Oh, Chris is soft too." Y'all bet y'all. But one of Drake's songs come on, y'all be like, "Oh, turn this up." Y'all, everybody has at least 2 to 3 favorite Drake songs. I don't care what nobody say. At least 2 to 3 favorite Drake songs that y'all be like, every time y'all hear, y'all be like, okay, I gotta play this. I ain't gonna lie, this is my jam right here. And I know a lot of people love that early Drake too. When Drake first started coming out, when he was first on the radio, y'all was loving Drake. Now don't sleep on Drake now because he got a little, he want to sing a little bit, So don't sleep on him now. He hotline blinging right now, But Drake, come on, let's be truthful. Drake is a beast. I love Drake. I love his flow. His delivery is cold. His punchlines are ridiculous. I know people want to say he don't write his stuff either, and I know people want to say he copies. Yes, we can't put that out there. I have, heard some stuff that's like, all right, Drake, is that really you? Quinn Miller. It's a lot of questions to it, but still, even if he doesn't write his own stuff, to deliver it the way Drake does, because you have to deliver it. Just like Iggy. Everybody know now Iggy didn't write fancy. She had writers, ghost writers for her, but she still had to deliver it. She still had to go and perform it. She had to make those words that wasn't hers and make them hers. And the same with Drake. Even if Quinn Miller wrote Drake stuff or Drake steals stuff and whatever, Drake still had to deliver that stuff. He had to make those words that possibly wasn't his and make those his. So you can't sleep on Drake to me. I think skill-wise, Drake is still one of the best out there. He's still cold. He didn't have Quinn Miller at the beginning, I don't believe. And when he first came out, everybody, oh, Drake. Oh, Drake was selling out in concerts. Yeah. So, to me, Drake has great skills. And like I said, we're not talking this record, but we're going to move Drake on if you haven't figured out. Drake moves on to the second round in this battle. Meek, sorry, my Meek Millz fans out there, sorry. I know y'all like that thug and Meek and that hardcoreness in Meek, but I'm going to move Drake over once again in this category. Drake reigns supreme. He kills all 3 categories, which is money, hits, and skills. Drake runs through it, so he will be moved on. So stop hating on Drake, everybody out there. The next first round battle is Kendrick Lamar versus Big Sean. Kendrick versus Big Sean. Start off with Kendrick. Money wise, they're saying he's worth between $18 and $35 million. Hit wise, they're saying he has had 16 top 50 songs. That's been on, this is Billboard once again. Top 16 songs that's been in the top 50. Either his or he was featured on. It has 16 of them. And skill wise, come on, we don't have to go there. We know Kendrick, skill-wise, is the best. And out of this list that I have, I think Kendrick, if it was a rap battle between all 6 of these rappers that I'm announcing, Kendrick will win it. I think he could beat Meek. I know Meek is known to be a battle rapper before he even blew up, but I think Kendrick would eat Meek Millz alive if he came to battle rapping. And we know his skills are ridiculous. Good Kid, Mad City was my favorite album by Kendrick Lamar. The new album is cool. I think Kendrick is getting a little weird to me. A little dark side. You know what I mean by that. He get a little weird to me. So I hope, he don't go all the way. You know what I'm saying? Illuminati. He make me a little scared. I gotta listen to Kendrick with all the lights on in the house now. I can't. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of freaking me out a little bit. But like I said, Good Kid, Mad City was my first favorite album by Kendrick. I love Kendrick. I think he has a thick flow. He does his thing. The person he is battling is Big Sean. I thought I put him against in the first round is Big Sean. Money wise, they're saying Big Sean is worth 12 to 16 million. So Kendrick wins that battle, but like I said, it's not about that. Hit wise, Big Sean has had 9 hits that has been in the top 50. Like I said, this is from Billboard. Once again, he has had 9 songs that have been in the top 50, either his or that he's been featured on. And skill wise, Sean has a flow. And I feel like he's the most slept on all 6 of these. Big Sean gets slept on the most. Big Sean has a sick flow. If you really listen to Big Sean's flow, it's sick. Listen to some of the stuff he be saying. Listen to his punchlines. He has a sick flow. I love Big Sean. He's one of my favorite too. I mean, all 6 of these guys are my favorite. That's why I came up with this 6. I love their flows. I love their punchlines. Some does better than other, and of course we're going to move Kendrick on to the second round in this battle because his is better than Big Sean's. But don't sleep on Big Sean. I feel like in a few years Big Sean is going to be somebody that, you know, a lot of people are going to have to say, you know what, I slept on him in the early years. Sean is tough. His flow, his delivery is tough. The way he says things, like I said, his punchlines are sick. He doesn't have that Wale where you got to really pay attention because you can miss something in a heartbeat. You can really catch a lot of Big Sean says. But he does have his moments where if you don't pay attention to what he said, you could be like, wait a minute, hold on, did he say what I think he said? Why not? Because he can say some things that get past you. You be like, oh no, he didn't. So Big Sean is sick. You know, he doesn't beat Kendrick right now. You know, we don't know what the future may hold, but you know, he's sick too. I gotta give props out to all my Big Sean fan out there. I'm a Big Sean fan. Big Sean is the truth. So out of the first round, we have J. Cole that moves on to the second round. We have Drake that moves on to the second round. And we have Big Sean that Kendrick Lamar. Let me repeat that. Kendrick Lamar who moves on to the second round. So my next one-off video, guys, I will be coming to you with those. With the winners of the second round. I will be telling you who I think is the winners of the second round. But like I said, if you guys disagree with this video, or you disagree with my bracket, or you disagree with the rappers I put in my bracket, or who moved on to the second round, or if you disagree with my opinion on their skill levels, then you know what you can do? You can put a comment in that comment section and tell me why I'm wrong and why you right. You know what I'm saying? So what I want you guys to do, once again, hit that subscribe button, make sure you view this video, hit that thumbs up, hit that thumbs down button, and leave a comment. Once again, you gotta leave a comment for me to debate you guys back, or ask a question like my boy DC does. Ask a question. I'm always willing to answer any questions, sports or not sports. So this is my first one-off video. I'm so happy to be bringing it to you guys. So like I said, you know, show love. I show love back. Thank you guys for everything you do. If you want to hit me up on Instagram, my Instagram is chris.jmo.87. Once again, chris.jmo.87. You can hit me up on Instagram. You can check me out on Facebook. Once again, to my JMO family, thank you guys, and I'm out.